Good morning, you all. I'm back with another video. How do you like my braids? Let's dive into this list. Tricks women fall for when dating. Let's see if we can be honest, if we've ever fallen prey to these tricks, and let's help prevent women going forward from falling into these traps as well. Number one, we always think we're going to be the exception. He's a horrible person. He talks shit about his ex. He talks shit about his baby mother. He treated his last girlfriends horribly. He has a track record of not taking care of his business with his family. He cheated on his ex to be with you. And you think you're going to be different, and he's going to treat you better. He's going to treat you worse. And then he's going to find a new woman and tell her that you're crazy. A great predictor of future behavior is past and present behavior. How many of us once dated someone and we thought we were going to be different? Yeah, that didn't turn out too well. How he treated them is how he's going to treat you, and then some. Number two, if he tells you my ex is keeping me from my kids, my first thought is always, okay, well, when is your court date? What action steps are you taking so that you can see your children? A lot of men say this because what they really mean is, I don't see my children at all, and that's my own doing, but I just want you to not judge me, and I'm going to spin it to where I'm the victim. If you have kids with a person like this, like I said before, he's going to tell the next woman that you're keeping his kids from him also. End it. Don't even carry on the conversation. Don't ask who, what, when, where, why, and how. Just take that as a sign and get the fuck out of that situation. Number three, I just discussed this, saying my ex is crazy. Behind every man saying his ex is crazy is the woman that he made to be that way. He got her paranoid by constantly cheating on her and putting her in situations where she couldn't trust him. He was abusive to her. He was just downright toxic. Don't waste your time. Number four, the guy who says, once I get my life together, I'm going to focus on us. These men are always about to do something that they're never going to do. They're always about to stop drinking. They're always about to stop spending money they don't have. They're always about to get their life back on track, and then they never do it. And then it's 10, 20, 15, 5, years from now, and you're still in the same spot. He's just saying whatever he needs to say to keep you around so he can continue to drain you of all your time, energy, and resources. Number five, the guy who says, I'm going through a hard time. Aren't we all going through some shit? You going through a hard time is not an excuse to misuse, abuse me, cheat on me, act a fool, just be downright rude and nasty. If you going through a hard time equals you disrespecting me, then you can go through a hard time by yourself. Number six, the guy who says, oh, well, me and my baby mama are just living together for the kid. Or we're just living together while we find our own place, blah, blah, blah. Listen, I totally get that. That's great for you. But I don't want to be involved in a situation like that. He might be telling the truth. I don't know. I've actually known people who were in a situation like that to where they just couldn't afford to get their own place yet. So they had to stay where they were until they could. Hey, that's cool. I get it. But while you figure that out, you need not be dating and bringing other people into that situation, because it might be working out, but things might get messy. It's just focus on working that situation out before you try to date somebody else. And a lot of these dudes just be lying. They're living there because that person thinks that they're together, and they're telling that person that they're together, and they're lying to you to make it okay to cheat. Number seven, as soon as I get my blank check, I'll pay you back. They're not ever going to pay you back. Something's always going to come back to where they won't be able to pay you back. Stop loaning people money. Number eight, I ruined my credit and need your help to get this apartment, car, or loan. No. You better pick up some extra shifts. You better deliver some food. You better do something. Give some plasma, because you're not getting my money. If your life is in such chaotic disarray, you need to take some time and get that shit figured out. If you are in crisis, dating needs to be the last thing on your mind. As a matter of fact, if you are in crisis and you're dating, that's an automatic red flag to me that you're trying to use me for my resources. You're disqualified. Number nine, she meant nothing, or it was just a mistake, or, oh, I was drunk. It wasn't a mistake because you intentionally did it. She might not have meant something to you because, as we know, men can completely use us and then disregard us. And even if you are drunk, I'm not stupid. Alcohol is a depressant, so you would actually either pass out or fall asleep more likely than to cheat with someone, so I'm not falling for that bullshit. Once you cross a boundary, once you cross that trust, I don't care what your excuse is. You can't take it back. You did what you did. We're done. If you accept these excuses, they're going to do that again and then some. Or you're just going to spend the rest of your life being paranoid and not trusting them. The biggest mistake that we do is make excuses for men and give them chance after chance after chance after chance to use us and abuse us. And we got to stop it. At the first sign of disrespect, believe what you saw, believe what you heard, believe it, and just end that situation. If you proceed, you cannot get mad at this person for doing what they show you that they do. Sometimes life gives us clear red flags and we say, no. Accept it, move on, or proceed with caution.